Hey guys, I hope you're all having a good day. So today I'm doing another series review, which is basically just a TV show, and it's on another Netflix original show, and the name of the show is called Atypical. Guess what? It is not a cartoon, it's a live action sitcom.
What? No.
And you guys might be confused, or maybe not, I don't know. And you've probably been like, Dante, I thought you only liked cartoons. I love cartoons, but I don't want to be that guy known for just reviewing cartoons. I'm known for also reviewing live action shows and movies too. And I also do like live action stuff too. Like, I love Marvel movies, I liked Stranger Things, I love Big Bang Theory and Modern Family. So I do like those kind of shows and movies, so I can also try and review them. And it's just cool to get out of your comfort zone and try and review something new and do something new. Because sometimes when you stick in your same routine, it gets kind of easy and kind of boring. That's why it's good to challenge yourself. So let's get right into the review. So the name of this show is called Atypical, like I said earlier. And I really like this show. And also one thing, I'm only going to be reviewing season 1 and 2 because they only made 2 seasons at the time of this recording. Hopefully they make season 3 because I really like this show. And I'm going to keep this review spoiler free because I don't want to spoil the show for any of you who's looking forward to watching it or want to watch it. So let's start. So I really like this show, like I said earlier. It's a great show. And the show is about this autistic kid named Sam. And it's really nice because you get to learn about autism and that kind of stuff. And also one of those shows that makes your brain think. Like, it makes you think as you're watching it. Like, it works your brain, like thinking, and it makes you. And it's also teaching you stuff, like you're learning about autism and that kind of stuff. Not all the things you might want to know about autism is in that in the show. So that's why you Google it or ask them. Like, I ask my mom stuff I want to know because she knows a bit about it. Like, just that kind of stuff. Like, if you want to know something, just Google it because Dr. Google always gives you an answer. And I really like the show. It's cool to learn about autism and get to know stuff. And one thing I like is I personally can really relate to the main character Sam because I'm a bit on the spectrum and I have ADHD, so I can relate to the main character Sam. And it's just nice to get to know about the character and what it is. And one thing about this show and basically most and basically all Netflix original shows is that they have that sense of originality to them because they are called Netflix originals, but they do have a sense of originality to them because it's not shows that you'll like see on Disney Channel or like Fox or like BBC. It's not those kind of shows you're still in there. There actually is originality to them, and that's what I really liked about Netflix shows. Actually, originality is something you won't see like anywhere else. And it's just cool to learn about autism and get to know it. And also the thing about this show is, it's just the characters are great. And one thing I like is that Sam's family actually like respects him and tries to help him through his problems and that kind of stuff with autism. Like even his sister, like even I know siblings like fight and stuff, she's always there to help him. Like if something goes wrong, she'll immediately stop what she's doing and try and help Sam. And I really like that. Like, it's like nice that the siblings always there for Sam. Just in case you didn't know, Sam's sister's name is Casey, by the way. And one thing I really like about this show is that there's different characters for like different scenes. Not really different scenes, more like different destinations. Like there's his friend Paige at school, and there's like his friend Saeed at work, and there's like his family at home. It's kind of nice. Like I know like you might see Paige at his work or you might see Saeed at his house, but it's kind of nice that way because when you see like a school like setting or like a school scene, you know like, oh, I'm gonna see Paige. It's kind of nice like that kind of way. And one thing, Saeed is my favorite character if I'm saying that name correctly, and if I'm not, I'm sorry to anyone who might have that name in real life. Saeed is like my favorite character. At first, like in the first few episodes, Saeed was kind of like, I thought he was kind of like a pointless character, but then he was kind of the character that grew on me, and I find he's like super funny, and I really like him, and he's like hilarious, and he's always telling, he's always giving like Sam like dating advice, which is really funny because he's dating advice. It's like super wrong. He's always giving Sam advice just to like get girls to kiss and that kind of thing. I need to have like relationships. I thought it was super funny. And one thing I really love about this show is that they don't have the flippin' laugh track.
Hooray!
I hate the laugh track. I love it that they don't have the laugh track, because the laugh track can be used well. Like show like Big Bang Theory uses the laugh track super well. But like this show doesn't have a laugh track. It doesn't really need one, because not really like a comedy show. There is jokes in like pushed in and stuff, but it's not like it doesn't need a laugh track. And some shows use the laugh track way too much. I'm glad this show doesn't have a laugh track, because some of the jokes actually are hilarious. And the laugh track for me personally kind of ruins the joke for me, because I know the reason I have a laugh track is there to like influence the people watching to make them laugh, but sometimes it just ruins the joke for me, because sometimes I feel you need like a breather between the jokes. As soon as the laugh track comes and you hear some person laugh, it kind of ruins the joke for you. And when there's no laugh track, I actually find the joke more funny and stuff like that. But one thing I hate more than the laugh track is when you get the sound effects of people going ooh or like ah. I just find that super annoying, and the jokes that Saeed does are funny, and they're super great without the laugh track. So I'm glad this show doesn't have a flippin' laugh track, because the laugh track is flippin' annoying. But less is in Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory knows how to use the laugh track well. The acting in the show is actually really, really good. I don't know any of the actors' names because they're all new actors to me and actually didn't really bother researching it. Sorry, guys. But like the acting in the show is like really good, and everyone, like it feels like everyone takes their roles to like heart, and I really like that when actors do that, like they're taking their job very seriously and that kind of thing. Or maybe they just have good directors, I'm not too sure. But one thing about the actor who plays Sam, who I don't know his name is I can tell that he takes his role to heart. Like you actually tell that he's an autistic kid. Maybe he's not, I don't know, maybe he is one in real life, I'm not too sure. But like he takes his role to heart, and I bet you if you just saw him in real life and he was acting like that, people would think that he's an autistic kid. And that's like really cool in that way that he can like act as anyone basically. That's why I really like the acting, and acting seriously good. Also the filming in the show is really good. Like they don't film stupid stuff and add like swaying cameras and stuff around. Like when it's an emotional scene, they make it an emotional scene. Like they don't like move the camera too much when it's an emotional scene. Like they just keep it still, and when they move it, it's like nice and slowly, so you don't like feel like you're getting sick or anything. It's just like a nice way of how the filmers do it, and the editing is really good. There's not really much like special effects going on. It all feels like realistic and kind of stuff which I really like. One thing I hate about this show is that they're over dramatic with some scenes. Like I'm not gonna spoil it, but like something happened with Sam, and they made it to like a weird scene, like doing different angles on him and like adding some weird music and trying to making it over dramatic, which I didn't really like. Like there also was like a fight scene once, and they made it over dramatic with like different angles and like sound effects, kind of stuff that I didn't like. And then they did another fight scene in the show where they kept it all realistic and stuff. They only added like maybe like a sound effect, and I like that scene more than the one that was all over dramatic. Like I don't want everything to be too over dramatic. It's kind of nice when stuff is more realistic, in my opinion. One thing I hated, not really hated, but like disliked about this show is that there were like other autistic kids in this show, but you didn't get to learn about them. There wasn't any stories about them and that kind of thing. Like everything's focused on Sam, and I know that because he's the main character and everything. But it would be nice for me and nice probably for other people other viewers to get to know about the other autistic kids in the show instead of just getting known about like Sam. Like it's cool to know what Sam's up to and stuff like that. But they could have like focused like one episode on like another autistic kid and just not just Sam. Maybe they will in like future episodes, I'm not too sure. Like kind of like BoJack Horseman. In BoJack Horseman, they've made episodes, like most of the shows about BoJack, but they make other episodes about the other characters. Like you learn like about other characters like in one whole episode, which is kind of cool, and like their backstory about them instead of just learning all about BoJack. Because something about BoJack Horseman is you can get too much or too sick of seeing BoJack too much. And maybe you can feel about that about Sam in recent and more episodes, the more you see just Sam. You might get sick of just seeing Sam. So maybe that's why it'd be cool if they can do episodes if you learn more about the other autistic kids, not just Sam. But there are, guys, that's all I really gotta say about this show. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking for like a comedy show, I don't really recommend the show. There's comedy like aspects to the show, but it isn't like a full-on comedy. So, but it's like a more story-driven show. If you like story-driven stuff, I recommend this show. And yeah, guys, that's all I really gotta say. And yeah, peace. And also one thing, I rate this show, I'll give it a, from 1 to 10, I'll give it a 8. I really like this show, and that's all I gotta say. Peace, 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 peace. That was too many pieces, but whatever. Peace.